So the video you're seeing here of me taking this tender apart is filmed before you see the train running around. When I bought this used off eBay, and it was pretty clear that somebody was into it before and has dropped the locomotive. It was all busted up. I glued a lot of it back together. But when I went to go put this on the tracks for the first time, the tender, since it's powered separately from the locomotive, was running the opposite direction. So usually that means when somebody put a new motor into it, they put it in upside down and it runs backwards when you put it under normal DC track power. Now, something else funny I noticed going on with this set was that the tender has an older style LGB motor block that's a clamshell style. They had to take the wheels off and separate the thing horizontally. You can't pull out the stuff from the bottom. While the Locomotive has the newer style where you take off the screws and you can pop everything out from underneath of it. So that tells me that at some point somebody changed some stuff around, or these are from two different sets. So I have to break into here and flip the motor upside down, or right side up. I gotta undo the solder, flip it, resolder. But I did want to film this because this is my first time working on one of these clamshell style motor blocks. Now, working on this tender was pretty easy to get it to come apart, but on the steam locomotives you gotta take all the running gear apart and then drop it out from the locomotive itself to separate it. So it's definitely a little bit more work than the other style. But here's the motor. I just flip it 180 in there and I stick it back in and rewire it, and worked pretty well. And here's another thing I noticed. There's a little ball bearings on each end of the motor. I almost lost this one. It came flying out when I took it apart. Sits right on the end there. So you can see the other one. So you can see there are little carbon brushes that scrape the side of the wheels for track power pickup. I took a little screwdriver and pressed it down and held it there while I put the wheel back on, screwed it down. There it is. It's all back together. And as you can see, they actually run the same direction now. Before, I should have took a video of it. They were running opposite directions while I put it on the track, which might have been one of the reasons why the guy sold it.